it's very important to take care of your mental health because it forms such a big part of our functioning every day. If you struggle with your mental health, you will find that you struggle with things like making decisions or even your performance at work. How to take care of your mental health is, I would say the first step is definitely acknowledging how important mental health is, not to discard it and think of, I'll feel better tomorrow, I'll get over it. If we are all more open and honest about our own struggles with mental health, then it will encourage others to also ask for help. And then also to be aware of how you are doing and to actually give attention to that. And then it's important to know yourself and know where your limits are, know what your capacity is, and know where you can, if you notice that you're struggling, to talk to others about it and to look for help and to connect with others. Connection with others are extremely important. One thing that is very important to remember when it comes to mental health is it's got a lot to do with our capacity to cope. And when people that are constantly exposed to trauma, or in recent times with COVID, the people who work on, like the frontline workers and people who work in the community and see people suffering, it definitely does affect one's ability to cope. It's like with anything, if it's under constant stress, it starts wearing down. So what happens if someone is constantly under a specific type of stress is your capacity to cope with that stress starts to wear down. And that is when people start experiencing things like compassion fatigue. And compassion fatigue is, for example, when you get so exhausted about what you are seeing around you that you start to numb and not actually feel anything anymore. So that is where looking after yourself and the emphasis on mental health is so incredibly important, especially these days, because if you don't refill the cup, if you don't care for yourself and look after yourself, then you won't actually be able anymore to care for others anymore. Self-care is really, in my opinion, is slowing down and becoming quiet enough so that you can come in touch again with why are you doing what you are doing, and really caring for yourself like you would care for a good friend or a family member. That's very important. A very good guideline for when it is time to seek professional help or a red flag is if you realize that your functioning is being influenced. So if your normal functioning would be going to work every day 8 to 5 and doing things at work, maybe working admin work or working a computer, and you find that you actually cannot get up in the morning to go to work, or you find that you are at work and you can't concentrate, you make mistakes that you didn't normally do in the past, or maybe you are in constant conflict with your co-workers. If you're concerned about your mental health, then a good place to start is a doctor, a general practitioner, because it is good to rule out if there might be something physically, there might be a physical issue as well. So it's a good place to start if you have a medical aid with your private GP, or if you are you can go to your local clinic as well and make an appointment to see a doctor there. You get your registered counsellors who work more on primary health care. That would be general support and general counseling, and then it goes up to your psychologist that's a little bit more specialized, and your psychiatrist who does, if there's serious issues, mental challenges, to prescribe medication if it's necessary. Another resource that is available is Valcare has partnered with Good Hope Psychological Service to make counselling sessions available to their members. And they are inviting you to definitely make use of this and reach out to them to make an appointment. One thing that I think is very important to know, I think there's nothing more valuable than feeling heard and feeling seen. So my message would be to reach out and to know that you're not alone, and that there is help out there.